Hey truckers, today we're going to talk about the border crossing documents. When we have a load from Canada to US or US to Canada, what kind of documents we have to get from the shipper. We're going to talk about things that we need to check before leaving the shipper, things we need to make sure that has been signed when we are at the receiver after offloading, and some kind of procedures that we have to follow. Just join me today, and this is Bilal with you from ezTrucking. So first thing, after getting the dispatch information and start heading to the shipper, after getting the load, the shipper will give you a bunch of papers to cross the border. So before heading to the border, we need to clear that shipment and to get the e-manifest or the ACE or ACI. It depends where are you heading, like to Canada or to US. And so many times shippers, that most of them, they don't know exactly what kind of documents that they have to give you. So always at the shipper, we need to check that we have three things before leaving the shipper yard. First thing is the BOL. Second thing is the invoice, and they call it like commercial invoice, customs invoice, performer invoice. And third thing is the customs broker name. Customs broker name, it's not the same as the broker, like the freighter broker. The customs broker, he's the one who's gonna clear the shipment at the border. So we need to know the name of that customs broker who's gonna clear that shipment and who's assigned to clear that shipment. And by the way, sometimes shippers, they're gonna give you more documents. Sometimes they're gonna give you packing list or a certificate of origin or so many other different paperwork, which is okay. We can add these documents, but the most important two documents that we have, BOL, invoice, and the name of the customs broker. In some cases, the shipper will give you only BOL, and they will tell you that we have only this paper. We don't have anything. We don't know who's the customs broker. We don't know where is the invoice. In this case, you need to contact the dispatcher or the broker, and they're gonna find out who's the customs broker name and where's the invoice. And in some other cases, shippers, they will tell you this is only the BOL, and we already sent the invoice directly to the customs broker. So in this case, you don't have to care about it. Just take the BOL, but you should know the customs broker name. Okay, so now as we mentioned before, we need to get two papers, which is the BOL, this one, and the invoice or customs invoice, performer invoice, commercial invoice. So we need to get these two documents plus the name of the customs broker. And as I said, sometimes shippers, they're gonna give you packing list, which is something like that, or certificate of origin or different other papers. So now let's talk about the first one, which is the BOL. Few things that need to be checked before leaving the shipper yard. First thing, the address of the receiver, like the receiver address, name, everything, because sometimes there's a chance to give you some documents which is not related to your shipment. Plus, when they will give you the BOL, always check if they mention like page 1 of 1, 2 of 2, 1 of 3. So always we need to make sure like all the documents are there. In this case, it's only 1 of 1, so it's only one page. Other things that need to be checked in this BOL is the quantity and the weight. Or even here, like quantity, this is per piece, this is the pallet, and this is the weight. We need to check that, because when we go to the invoice, same thing, like we need to check like how many page we have here. Is it like 1 of 1, 1 of 2, 1 of 3? In this case, it's 1 of 3. So we have to make sure that we have the whole 3 pages. Sometimes it's only just 1 page. So again, in this performer invoice, why we check the quantities and the weight, we need to find out is it the same address? Is it related to the same BOL? And sometimes they will mention the BOL number here, so we have to match it. And again, like the quantity here is this much, the weight is here as well, and the quantity is here. And you can see like it's related to the same thing here. This is very important. Because sometimes the customs broker, they're gonna tell you quantities are not matching, the weight is not the same, the address is not the same as the BOL, so we need to make sure it's already there. In some cases, you can get the name of the customs broker on the performance invoice, or the which is here it's mentioned clearly, BCB. In some cases, they're gonna mention it somewhere like any other place, and in so many other cases, they will not mention the customs broker on the performance invoice. Okay, so now after getting the right load, make sure everything is okay. We got the BOL, we got the invoice, we checked all the details, receiver address, we matched the quantities between the BOL and the invoice, we checked the customs broker name. Everything is clear now. So in this case, now we have to send the documents to the dispatcher along with the PAPS or PARS sticker. PARS and PAPS stickers, it looks like that. The sheet is just like that, and it depends like if we're gonna use PARS or we're gonna use PAPS. It depends where are we heading. If we are going to the States, it's gonna be PAPS. If we are going to Canada, it's gonna be PARS. Okay, we need to collect all the documents, and we're gonna make it under one PDF file. Like for example, this is one of the stickers that we have to make sure that we have never used this one before, because this code and this number has to be used only one time. I think for me this is the easiest one. So this is the sticker, and here we mention the border crossing name, like point of entrance, and here we mention the date and time. So we have this sticker, so it's gonna look like that after. Yeah, so it's gonna look like that. This is the sticker, this is the performance invoice, and this is the BOL, and they gave us also packing list, so yeah, we can add the packing list as well. So in this case, it's a PDF file. We have to make sure like everything is clear, all the information, it's not blurry, it's readable, there is no cut, all the information that you can see, it's there. Because if we're gonna send something with like folded paper here, or like something is missing down here, the customs broker will not clear the shipment. So just keep in your mind that before sending anything, we need to double check it's clear, there is nothing missing, and it's not blurry, readable, everything is fine. For border crossing, as we mentioned, like when we have a shipment from Canada going to US, like the shipper in Canada, the receiver in US, so we need to use PAPS sticker to clear the shipment. We have to add the PAPS sticker on the shipping documents so we can clear the border ACE, the e-manifest. They call it ACE, but in Canada they call it ACI. And when we have a shipment from US going to Canada, we have to use PARS, and the clearance document they're gonna call it ACI. For the ACI, ACE, it looks like that actually, both of them. This is the, as you can see here, ACE, and this one, the ACI. It's almost the same, it has almost the same details, and you can see here for the ACI, which is the Canadian side, ACI. Here you can see port of entry, it's Fort Erie, Ontario. And it has like the sticker number, the name of the driver, truck number, trailer number, the details, like here this is the sticker number as well, the details of the shipment. And we cannot cross the border without having this transaction number. Okay, it means the shipment has been cleared. And this is the ACE, the US side, as you can see, ACE. This one, same, but this one's going to Sweetgrass, Montana, so it's heading to US. And always for the border between US and Canada, let's take this border for example, which is between Buffalo, New York and Fort Erie, Ontario. Let's change this so you can see it. Yeah. So this is one of the border crossing points. So if we are like going from Canada okay, cross the bridge to US. So it means we have to mention the name of the US border, which is Buffalo, US Customs Buffalo. But if we are crossing from, like we are having a shipment from US going to Canada, so it means we have to mention the name of the Canadian side of the border, which is Fort Erie, Ontario. In our next video, we're going to talk about how to send the documents, to whom we have to send it, how to deal with the border crossing, how to upload documents and information on Border Connect, and it's going to be more detailed about border crossing shipments and paperwork. I hope that you liked this video today, and please feel free to reach us at any time. Leave us a comment about any question, or if you need us to talk about any subject regarding trucking industry, dispatching. Please subscribe and follow us on social media. Thank you very much, and hope to see you soon.
ezTrucking. Your success is our mission.